man is not afraid of anybody when he steps to the line. Also a winner at the Commonwealth Games, which is another competition where you see a lot of Kenyan runners run well. He is not afraid to do it when he gets to the line. World Cup winner over Bekele at 3,000. And obviously he set up a fast pace. And let's see how this lays out here. That's Mottram in third position. And a lot of the Australians actually train in Britain during the summer. Of course, this is their winter, so they're training in Europe because it's such a long trip. They don't go back and forth. So that's Churchill Kipsang leading the way right now. Shadrick Koski in second, and that's Mottram, who's also quite a bit taller than most of the distance runners around him. And he said that you've got to have guts to run with the Kenyans. You've got to have guts to run these longer races and stay in there and just crank out the laps. And he's surrounded by 4 Kenyan gentlemen. The 2-mile race is not a race that's run very often. So there aren't very many in there who have times for this year. It's running a little bit off. A lot of times they like to run thousands. Sometimes 1,500-meter runners like to run thousands, and the 1,000 meters to work on, speed, or they like to run the 2-mile if you're a miler to work on strength. 59.66 for the last 400 meters. Definitely looks like these 5 have separated themselves very quickly from the rest of the field.
The 1,000-meter mark comes at a split time of 2:29.40.
There's only 2 people in this field who have a 2-mile time, and one of them is Buster Mottram. He's run 8:03.50 this year.
And Mo Farah, conversely, an 8:36. That's his personal best. Over 3 minutes now into this 2-mile race.
And that's what Mottram is going to do. He's just going to sit right there, let someone else do the work. Now, if the pace slows down, he'll go into the lead. But right now, that's Churchill Kipsang and Shadrick Koski in first and second position. That's Mottram in third.
And Craig Mottram up in...
And that's one rabbit that's actually dropped off. So,
now we're down to 2 on the lead.
Yeah. I'm really surprised that we're not seeing an Alistair Craig up there close to the front of the race.
Well, look at the separation right now on this. Still a ways to go, however.
And he's looking very comfortable. Very, very comfortable running right along. I'm guessing that Koskai is also a rabbit. (61.36). Pace is slowing down just a bit.
And again, it's always easy to spot Mottram.
Yeah.
And he beat Bekele. And what a spectacular race that was.
Oh, it was. And you just don't expect anybody to outkick Kenenisa. And there's the rest of the field coming around. What are they watching on the Jumbotron? Here, let's watch the race while we're back here running.
And Mottram continues to look very strong.
Yeah, he looks very relaxed, very comfortable. And he is really, I believe, concentrating on the World Championships. He's got a shot at winning definitely a medal and possibly winning the gold medal. He's taken some big scalps in the last couple of years, so he knows that he's capable of doing it. The pace slowing down just a little bit more, and this is the rest of the field.
Yeah, Kipkorir of Kenya is winning the second race.
Yeah, exactly. And we know is winning the third. Now, I think he's on his own now. Yep.
Mottram keep a look on his eyes to see what his eyes are doing. We've seen him in the past look up, to the Jumbotron.
Oh, absolutely.
To give a peek. The Rabbit's Gonzo.
Well, it's so funny because if you're on a lot of big stadiums now, there's a Jumbotron on each side, so you no longer have to look over your shoulder. You just peek up and you can see exactly where you are. But now is the difficult part of this race. No more rabbits. He's going to have to try to keep this pace up all by himself, and it's very difficult running on your own. But this is how you can see what your fitness is like, because these guys train to run certain pace. They train so that they can run 400 after 400 at 60. He has picked up the pace. In fact, the last lap was 62.49. This past one was 61.88. So on his own, he has actually been able to pick up the pace.
And he still appears to be moving very easily, very fluid. His strides aren't shortening.
Yeah, he is really in fantastic shape this year, and I think for him, it's just something that's not only is his physical situation very good because he's won some big races. Mentally, I think he is at another level. That's
what I was going to say. I think beating Bakili really put a shock on his head and gave him the confidence and said, I can take on anybody.
Exactly. I mean, why not? I mean, he's run good times in the past. He's run well at the Commonwealth Games, ran well at the World Cup. The race at the Prefontaine Classic was a big race for him, and I really think that, now he looks around and says, there's no reason why I'm not, why I shouldn't be there, and there's a reason why I'm here, because I'm running so well.
He looks exactly like he did on the first lap.
Yep. His cheeks are getting a little red, but, that's to be expected. 61.77. He is starting to really crank him off now. He's gotten the time back in 61. So now the rest of the field is trying to catch, but I think it's a little bit late, guys.
And look at their body language and their facial expressions.
That's
about
Rob
40 meters back, and they're the ones dying right now.
It's Rob Kabarski from the United States in second position.
Mottram just cruising those long strides, 3,000 meters and 7:38.11. There's nobody getting to this guy. He's gone. He gave him another, 1,000 meters. He might lap somebody.
Yeah, exactly.
Boy, look at this kick at the end, too.
Well, this is very impressive because he's run 7:35 flat for 3,000, and he just ran 7:38.11 on his way to 2 miles. So there's the world record. He's going to be over the world record, but a very impressive win because he ran the last half of that race all alone, and that's a very difficult thing to do.
And here's the battle for second right now, and they still haven't crossed the line.
And that's Mo Farah.